So today I was like gonna fly home from Florida because my family's been like on vacation and whatnot in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So we were on our way to come home because our vacation time was spent. So most of the time, right, like the pilots, they like fly the plane home. Well, this time, no, that did not happen. This time, we sat there waiting for like probably about an hour or 4 because the pilot thought he saw lightning. I mean, like, what kind of ridiculous pilot gets a little bit worried over lightning? And for those of you who are our neighbors to the north, lightning is like strikes from the sky. Strikes of like electricity and such. Well, like, whatever, there was lightning. I saw some, but I wasn't scared. The pilot must be super pansy. Well, anyways, I was sitting there, like, tapping my feet, wondering what the heck was going on and why we weren't flying yet. And the pilot comes over the intercom and he was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, we have to wait 10 or 15 minutes past the last lightning strike before we can take off." I was so peeved. So I looked at my sisters, and at the time, I was like smacking my gum and whatnot, you know, just being myself. And I looked at my sisters, and I was like, if this pilot doesn't take off soon, I'm gonna go stick my gum in his hair. So my sisters were like, "Lucy, you're just crazy. You would not waste a piece of your strawberry mint gum by sticking it in the pilot's hair." So I just decided I was going to set out and prove them wrong because they didn't believe in me. They didn't believe I was going to do it, and I'm no pansy, like I said. So, like, I was going to go do it. And so we was sitting there, and I finally worked up the guts, and I walked up the aisle, and I went up to the toilet, and I was like, "Look, sir, I'm tired of waiting. If I'm going to have to sit here for any longer, I want to go get some Starbucks or something, because I don't have the energy to just be sitting here. And we especially ain't paying you to just be sitting here. We paying you to fly the plane, so I suggest highly that you just go fly that plane." And then I kind of chickened out because the flight attendant walked by, and she looked really, really mean. But, so I didn't stick my gum in his hair or anything, but I went up there and I did give him a piece of my mind. And you know, like, he didn't really fly or anything yet, but, so I went back and sat with my sisters. And they was like, Lucy, did you do it? Did you stick your gum in his hair?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did it. I'm no pansy, like I said." So, a few minutes later, you know, we stopped flying the plane because the lightning had stopped. And I reached into my bag, and I got my Cheerios out because I was really nervous, and I'm a nervous eater. So I started shoving Honey Nut Cheerios into my face by the fistful, and my sister was like, "Lucy, you need to stop. You look like a freak right now. You're frazzled." And I was just like, "Look, Beanzo, I don't like turbulence, okay? Not all of us are acquainted to that." And so she was just calling me frazzled about eating my Honey Nut Cheerios, and I was a little bit offended. So we hit a little bit more turbulence. So naturally, I pop out the Honey Nut Cheerios. And Brenda was like, looking at me the whole time. She was like, "Look, Lucy, you looking a little frazzled." Again, she busts out the word frazzled, and that just set me off for good. I was not okay with that. So she looked at me and she was like, "That's disgusting. Stop eating out of bags." And I just had realized that I had shoved my entire face into this bag of Honey Nut Cheerios. Nothing at that moment felt lower to me. And to save my own dignity, I might as well just end the story now, because we had a lot more turbulence that day, and I had a lot more bags of Honey Nut Cheerios.